All right, I'm back, fellas. We're gonna try to get everybody in order.
Push who are your
Does everybody
pre-race
know?
predictions?
Does everybody
Yeah.
know where you guys are starting at? If not, I'll post it and let you guys know.
I believe I'm in
Where am I
eighth.
starting? Where am I starting at?
I'm 9.
Dead last.
I believe I am.
Eminem, you're starting
Where
on
do I start?
on the
Do I
bench,
start
brother.
12th or 13th?
Got it.
You're starting at your cousins. Yeah.
You're starting on
Okay,
the
got
bench.
it.
All right, here I'm gonna run off. I'm gonna give the starting order. So Elvin is first. Flash 9 is second. Eminem's racing. You're third. Mad
it.
Monster, you're starting fourth. D Crime, you're fifth. Pod Vader sixth. King Bren seventh. Portal Guy eighth. Mid Atlantic Racing 11 ninth. Rim Rider 10th. DD Ridge 11th. Beast Mode 12th. Ty Racing 14th. Drade Mix 14th. Lazy Dog 15th. Super Roofer 16th. And Shanda Bear, I believe, is running as well. So, and I don't think Lazy's racing, so that'll give us our 16th. So Shanda will be 16th.
Yo, my disc ain't going in.
So, was everybody able to hear? And I'll send this back to the deal too, so everybody can take a look at it. You good, Vader? You say that? All right, yeah. I think you were the one I was trying to get anyways. I think everybody else pretty much knew, but. All right, so we're about 2 minutes after. Give me another minute, and then we're ready to go, boys. So I'm going to send the invites.
It's these times before the race that I hate because, like, I'm already ready and I'm just, like, waiting for it to start. That's just since I'm waiting.
Just chill, baby, chill.
All right, I'm back. All right, we're doing the countdown now, boys. So if everybody remembers where they're supposed to line up at, I'm getting ready to pause everybody so we can go ahead and do the broadcast. But good luck to you, gentlemen, and appreciate you guys running this race tonight, man. All right, boys. Good luck. Yep. Be patient, boys. Be patient.
Did I put a reminder on this game for you?
Bear, did you send me an invite?
No.
Did somebody send me an invite? Muscles, can you send me an invite? Somebody?
I never got an invite to that lobby.
We may got to back out and redo this, boys. Let me see if I got one. I may have one, though. I can send you one, though. So.
Oh, yeah.
I got to back out anyway, so. Yeah, I got one, I believe. Yeah, I got one, Muscles. I'll send you one, buddy. We're coming in.
Okay.
Everybody's getting up to speed and in their order. Bear, you're 11th. You're not up front, so get to the back. Get it, Muscle?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just typing the title for my stream.
All right, we're loading in, and ladies and gentlemen, this is Thursday Night Thunder. Mid-Atlantic Motorsports presents Thursday Night Thunder. This is race number 3.
Who do you think will
Kentucky.
win tonight? I didn't make it. Back out.
Muscles, you're going to have to let them know we're going to have to back out because Devin didn't get in. Hey, Bren, hey, let them guys know we gotta everybody back out. We gotta go back and get Devin. We gotta get M&M's racing. We gotta get M&M's racing. I'm gonna try to invite everybody in the order you qualified. So this may take a second. We got Devin didn't get in, so we got to back out for him, guys. Sorry about that.
If you shove pizza in your mouth when you just got it out. Yeah,
Here, I'm gonna send you an invite first.
Okay.
It means it's gonna burn.
Do a shot.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Hey, Elvin, I'm sending you an invite first, so you're gonna be the party leader. When I back out, that means you gotta pause it and keep it paused while we invite everybody in. All right. All right, buddy. Hang tight, boys. Sorry about this. It's all Devin's fault.
Yeah. It's my fault. My fault. Game took too long to load. My bad. Okay.
So I'm going to try to invite everybody in the order they qualified so we don't have to do that lap around, boys.
Oh, okay. What about Pizza Portal? Oh.
So Elvin, hang on.
Hold on. I'm gonna explain.
Elvin, don't hit anybody with an invite. I'm gonna invite everybody. So just hang on. One second. Pause it though. I gotta pause it. I'll pause it. All right. So.
You on my live streaming?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So Elvin, and I've got to get Flash in here. You ready, Flash? Here comes the invite, buddy. All right. Elvin, send me a couple invites and send Muscle a couple invites while you're waiting. Just me and Muscles. All right, Devin, you ready? All right, you're next, buddy.
Denied. I think my internet's hacked.
That's fine. You can talk. I'll have your voice in with me, so that's cool. Mad Monster, you ready, buddy? All right.
Elvin just send me invites.
Nope, don't come in yet. Just wait.
Okay.
He's just sending them. I'll let you know when to go in. Because who's going to have to do the timer once we... Okay, so after Mad Monsters, D-Crime. After D-Crime is Pod Vader, so we'll wait for D-Crime to come in, and then I'll invite Pod. I got you, buddy. Just waiting on D-Crime. You got a copy, D? Okay. All right, so he's in. And we got Pod. And after Pod, Bren, be looking, buddy. I'm sending you one next. Appreciate your guys' patience on the stream and in the party.
I'm gonna put some shorts on real quick.
Okay, so we got Bren in here. Now, Portal, I got you. You got a little bit of time. Portal, you're next, buddy. Mid-Atlantic, you got a copy, bud?
I'm waiting, brother.
All right, you'll be the next one. All right, you're ready now, Pens. Rim Rider, you got a copy? You here, Rim? All right, cool. You're next. They will be. They will be.
Wait, are the cautions strict or relaxed?
I don't have no control over that.
Usually when it says like flags, it'll say like relaxed yellow.
Hey,
or...
whoever just caught that though with the flags, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's Portal. Or someone.
Okay, Beast, are you ready? Because I'm sending you an invite now. I'm lining everybody up. I'm lining everybody up in order to the way they qualify, boys. So, Beast, you're next. Ty Racing, you here? Okay, and then we got Drade. I'm not sure if Super, and I know Lazy's not here. He's watching, so.
Yeah.
So, Ty Racing is next. No stages tonight, boys and girls. No stages this season at all. This is old Winston style. Did you get that, Ty? All right. So now we're waiting on Drade. You ready? All right.
Okay, I see.
Drade has everyone muted.
And then Shanda, where you at, Shanda? All right, buddy, you're next. Everybody in the party got an invite, right? Everybody in the party's in the race and got an invite, right?
14 people out of 15.
I know, one more's coming. One more's coming, so we'll have 15. Shanda, I just hit you with the invite, brother.
I'm here.
Hello.
All right, so everybody in this party has an invite, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to start the timer now, and I'm backing out. That'll give the room to Elvin, but everybody's...
Need an invite?
I got one. I got one, boys.
Okay. Mostly need an invite?
So we got 27 seconds before we go green. And we should be able to go green right from the start.
What track is next week? New Hampshire, right?
Yep, next week, New Hampshire. All right, boys. Well, good luck, and we'll see you guys at the end of the race.
Got it.
Thanks.
Loading in. Loading in now. Welcome, everybody, to... Welcome again, I should say. Welcome back. This is Mid-Atlantic Motorsports presents Thursday Night Thunder. And this is race number 3 of the year. Toyota and Chevy have the first 2 wins, and we will see if Ford is able to get their first ticket punched to victory lane, or if it will be a little more of the same with the Chevys and the Toyotas pretty much dominating the early part of this season. So we're off and we're green. Muscles, you got any favorites or anything what to watch for the race tonight?
I think Elvin, he was fastest in practice, but or qualifying, but it seemed like the 4 and the 3 were able to beat him on the long runs. And as we see, Elvin's already fallen to the back.
Okay.
He got himself stuck on the outside.
You think any of this is strategy, or do you think with a truck running as good as his has been running, he's going to just try to run it as hard as he can?
I think he's probably fighting to determine how fast he can push his truck while keeping it, while holding on to it.
Well, this is the truck that I've been looking at all week. This is the truck that I, Flash 9 and the 3. I said earlier I picked him, the 4 and the 13. I thought were the 3 trucks to be, you know, that were going to be really good. My sleeper was going to be M&M's Racing 18, but I really think this 3 truck is going to be the truck to beat tonight. If I had to pick a truck tonight, right now, which is easy to say with him leading, but you know, he didn't run. He ran. He didn't. I don't think he showed everybody what he had in practice. I think he was kind of laying in the weeds, like the old Sly Fox he is.
Yeah. We can see Flash 9 and the 3's in the lead currently, with the 4 in second right behind him.
So far, so good. It's green. It's been green.
I think there might have been a small skirmish on the, because M8M Racing is he's a half lap behind everybody.
Okay, so maybe
Not sure what happened to him.
We're on board now with the 51. Yeah, he's a ways off pace.
And looks like Ellis in 17 is behind him, so I wonder if those two got together.
So all you people in the stream right now, who are your guys' early picks? Who do you guys have as your favorite to win the race?
Yet?
Pick a number. The race has started. They're green now. Go ahead and mark a name.
Number 3.
Pick a number for the truck you guys believe.
Got some 3-wide action here, and Mad Monster, and I think that was Pod Vader got together. Monster ended up bouncing it off the inside wall while they were going 3-wide.
I say 2.
Got a nice little battle right here. D-Crime and the 4 truck going at each other pretty tough here. It looks like this is for 3rd position. But they got a train behind them. They got the 27 there. You got the 13.
D-Crime's going to get under the 4 off the turn. He gets the 4 up the track, and they're all going to train by him.
Oh, actually, that's for 2nd place. But, yeah, no, it looks like D-Crime come to play this week. You know, he's a Formula 1 racer. He races at F1 game quite a bit, F1 20 or F1 19, and he's high up in the points there. And so he races in a couple different leagues. He runs a couple different, you know, styles of cars. But he actually got on in practice a bit last night, so I think he may be a sleeper as well. But he's way up the track, up into the fence right there.
Yeah, he got back to the throttle too early, and he overcorrected.
Yeah, he's going to spin it out, but it looks like everybody's going to get by him without... Looks like it's going to stay green. Everybody's going to get by.
And as unfortunate as that was, he was fortunate that it came to rest with him pointing the right direction, where they have to take more time to get spun back around.
Looks like we got a lot of players in this race this week.
Yeah, looks like we're about to have 3 wide down the front stretch.
We're on board here with Mid-Atlantic Racing 11.
18's just good. Decides better of it and decides to just push it the 4 past the 10.
In the 12, he usually runs the 21, but he's in the 12 this week, so.
And through that turn, we could see one of the advantages of this game. We saw some of the guys use the put all 4 tires on the apron for their line for the exit. Advantage of that. One of the advantages of this game is they fix the apron where it doesn't just spin you out if you touch it on this game.
That is a really nice feature because they're able to do that in real life to a certain extent, I would think, and it also depends on setup, tire pressures, etc. So.
Yeah, you see the 18 going down there again.
Oh. Ooh, it looks like we got company at the front up here, the 98 of Ty Racing. He's up here. He looked like he come to play. And he has been the strongest Ford all year long. But, man, he come to play. He's got some speed right out the gate. So that's pretty good. These guys got about almost a full straightaway on the rest of the pack. I believe that is for position.
Ellis in the 17 is going to be the first one to take it down pit road. Get some fresh tires on it.
Probably get a setup in there as well, I would think.
Yeah.
Young 7th grader. Jer Bear in the 17. It's a really nice looking race up here up front.
98 got wide. You guys tires outside that rubber den line.
I'm not sure
Gave
if
up
these
some
two.
speed.
I'm not sure, Muscles, if these two racing each other the way they are, if that's not going to open up the door for these guys behind them to actually close that gap a little bit, because they're not doing a whole lot of racing. They look like they're mostly nose to tail and just single file running.
Well, like depending on how they might be running it as hard as they are, because they came in with a plan to pit earlier and start getting their setup in earlier than everybody else. This first run.
That's very true. That could possibly be exactly.
So if you're only planning on going 3/4 of the run and then pitting and getting your setup, you might as well run it hard and get a gap.
Hey, if you guys are in here and you guys are new and you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead, take the time right now if you could and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and hit the bell for future notifications. So anytime we go live, we're having a practice, a qualifier, or a race, you guys can just be notified. Click on the notification, and hey, you're right there live watching us. So we appreciate your guys' continued support, and yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We're gonna watch a heck of a race tonight. So far in 3 races, we've only had 3 cautions. And we've been caution-free so far. This race has kind of started off similar to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Long green flag run. Now that I say that, I'm hoping that it stays green, but you know.
Yeah, you might have just jinxed it.
I got faith in these guys. This is a very, very good crop of drivers right here. I'm starting to think maybe the 3 was laying off and laying back, saving his tires a little bit, and he let the 98 burn his stuff up a little bit, and now he's looking like he's able to save. He saved and he's able to pull away a little bit here. So
yeah. And it looks like Portal's going to take his truck to pit road.
So Portal's the first truck out of the front group to pit. Old throwback, Buddy Baker throwback. Looks like Flash is running. Similar to the one that Dale Jr. ran at Talladega years ago. We're on board up here up front. Let's go ahead and go back through the field and see how the 51's doing. Looks like he's possibly making some headway. It looks like he may have caught the 87, I think that is behind him. Not 100% sure. I see all black trucks, so looks like Mad
There's
Monster.
a lot of black trucks.
Yeah, that is true. There are a lot of black trucks, so it's kind of hard to... Yeah, that's true, Muscles.
Mid-Atlantic Racing pitting.
There's D-Crime. How far did he fall back? He's back there with Rim Rider, so him and Rim are back here. Looks like they're hanging out close top 5. Looks like about 5th, 6th, maybe 6th, 7th.
Dre's on pit road, so we're in the middle of pit cycles, so we don't know if this is like Atlanta where people don't have their stuff figured out, where they have to pit a lot sooner than everybody, or else they're just running their cars too hard and blowing out tires.
New to the league tonight, Pod Vader. He qualified his way in this week. Pod Vader 72. He's in the 10 truck, and he's looking pretty strong as we speak right now. He's just behind the points leader of King Bren, so he's having himself one heck of a run here in race number 3 of the season. So that's
as he's getting pressured by the 18 through that turn.
Yes, Mad Monster is pressuring him. Looks like, I'm not sure if that was for position. I think those are fresher tires on the 19 that just got by the 98. But, yeah, it's looking like the 98's going to be right.
Yeah, the 19 was on pit road a few laps ago.
98's loose coming out of 3.
10 loses
or 2.
it.
Coming out of 2, my bad.
And we got a car on its side.
Oh, that's going to bring out
on its side.
That's going to bring out the first caution of the night.
The 10 spun it off the apron and then got T-boned by the 24, and it rolled the 24 over.
Looked like the 13 was catching the 98 as they wore it. Looked like the 13 had a little bit better...
some of those people that just pitted aren't happy about that caution, because some of them are going to have to stay out, take a wave around, and then they're going to be on slightly older tires than everybody, and not have track position.
We'll be able to regroup and see. Back out front with Flash. This ought to be interesting. Flash and the 13 of Elvin. So we'll see how these guys... We got a Ford and a Chevy on the front row. These Toyotas ain't been making too much noise tonight.
I think through the pit cycle, since caution was middle of the pit cycle, I think a quarter of the field was trapped a lap down.
It's a hornet's nest back there.
So we probably have a lot of people back at the pack on old tires now.
I know one thing on that restart, it was a hornet's nest going through 1 and 2. They were 3, 4, 5 wide coming out of that exit. That was a sight to see.
Elvin's running hard, trying to stage it outside of that 3. The 4's under him now.
I want to say that's Mid-Atlantic Racing 11 who just clipped the grass right there. Man, here comes Rim Rider. It looks like we got Rim Rider. Oh, King Bren's on the move. And he dies out. It looks like, yeah, it looks like Flash. Oh, man, and it looked like the 13 got really, really loose on the exit there. Got a little tire spin.
Yeah, 13's all over his bumper down the straightaway. 24's going to, or that's 18 that he's ran it high into the turn.
That's Mad Monster in the 18.
He was able to get a big run down straightaway and pull inside of Elvin into the next turn.
Looks like the 51's up in here now. Cup.
Yeah.
He looked awful good this week in practice. Oh, we got Mid-Atlantic 11 back here. He's racing.
Trying to make a move past 98.
Looks like we might got teammates possibly working, the 4 and the 18, but I guess maybe not because the 4 goes a little high there. So, ooh, 27 and the 51, the 87, they're all bunched up here. Looks like that's gonna allow the 12 to get a run. He's gonna be able to make this pass on the 27, a Portal guy. That is for position. Got just behind him is the 19 of Elvin Priest. He is not racing with a wheel tonight. He's racing with a controller, so that's, you know, one of the reasons why we see him near the back right now. His throttle, the spring on his throttle for his wheel broke, so he's got to order a new pedal set. So hopefully it don't take too long for that to come in because he's third in points, and this could potentially hurt his points tonight. Him finishing, you know, too far back could really hurt his points. Could be tough if it's a couple weeks in a row.
'27 knocks it off the inside wall, trying to run that low line.
I'm watching this 24 truck of Rim Rider. He's creeping in this Hooters Chevrolet. He's definitely creeping into this. I believe that's the top 5. That means the 51's just outside the top 5, and that's about where Devin's been running all year. Top 5. I think he finished 7th last week. Not sure. I have to go back and look at the actual results. I have them right here though. So yes, the 51 finished 7th last week. Ty Racing's going to try to make his way back toward the front. He was up front leading there for a little bit, so he got some bonus points for leading a lap tonight.
That Flash 9 and the 3, it's got to be happy about how this next pack is racing side by side for second, and I think that's been stacking everyone up behind them. See 4 make a big move to get inside both of them.
Looks like everybody's trucks are very, very close, except for Flash. Flash looks like he's kind of like last week. He's in a class of his own.
In another world with his speed he's able to have.
Well, as we seen last week, just because you get a big lead like that and you're out front, King Bren, he did similar thing last week and was unable to you know, complete the victory.
'51 attempted to make a pass on the 24.
Down there on that yellow, down below that yellow, I should say. Down right there on that butter. Yeah, he's got a good lead here.
24
Flash
gets the run off and clears them.
Flash has got a good, comfortable
Yeah, they're
lead.
still racing side by side for second ahead of them. Or we're going into that turn.
Looks like the 51's going to be able to, for the time being, he's going to be ahead. We'll see how this turn here, this is the money turn here.
Yeah, it's very easy while you're racing someone to overdrive the turn.
Looks like he got in there
Let
pretty
them
good.
just cross you over. It looks like he didn't.
Well, he did decent. Looked like the 24 could have pushed it. If he wanted to, he could have pushed the issue. He looks like he's under him there. He's kind of getting loose.
He got loose when we pulled out.
Yep. So yeah, this race for second place is heated up. We've got a 5-truck race here for second place. So nice little battle. This is the race on track right now. Let's let's see, a little bit further back, we got D-Crime. We got Pod Vader. He's on pit road, or actually he's coming off of pit road right now. So let's see how he gets up to speed and comes off pit road and merges on the track with these guys. So far, so good. No problems. Looks like he's going to make a green flag pit stop with no problems. King Bren, man, he's really driving that thing. He got 3 Toyotas right here and 1 Ford. That's one lonely 13 right there. Although he is the champ from last season, the 13, he won the championship last year, and he had the most race wins. So
I will say the one comfort that 13 probably has is that it seems like these Toyotas are racing each other just as hard as they are him.
yeah. Looks like the 51. He hasn't
pulls
been
right
here.
back up to the Force bumper.
Yeah, he's tough. He's going to be tough tonight. He looks like he's doing okay. But that 18 and that 51, they're not helping each other out right here. Although the 18 does get
And
below
18
the
gets inside the 13. And we're about to go 3 wide. Bed door banging.
And they saved it. Nice save, Elvin in the 13, man. Wow. That's some driving there. I'm sure he's not too happy right now, so he's going to try to make a move. He's wanting to get to the front, I'm sure. He had a taste of the front earlier. He ran pretty good in them practice races. He looked really, really good in the practice races. But like I said, I think old Sly Fox out front was laying in the weeds, just letting guys have some type of false sense of security.
Oh, he
maybe?
was. Just about every practice race we had. Flash 9 was pitting within the first few laps, to where he was several laps down, and nobody was thinking about him, and that would allow him to just work on practicing his line and making it fast without anybody thinking that he'd be a huge threat for contention to win, or that dominant.
Did anybody see what happened with Rim Rider? It looked like he disconnected.
Did he retire? Yes, it looks like he's retired. And it looks like Drade's retired as well.
It's possible with Drade. I mean, it's got to be really tough coming from the wheel down to the controller. I mean, I raced a little bit, but I couldn't do it very long. If you're not used to it, it's going to be
Yeah,
tough.
it's going to be hard because you're running completely different setups usually for a wheel and a controller.
Yeah, that's true too. So.
And he was probably practicing all week with the wheels, so he has no idea how to adjust the truck for the controller.
Yeah, I believe that's what he was saying. I heard a little bit when he was in the garage. I heard him and his team talking about a few things. Him and his crew chief had to come up with a few ideas.
Elvin and the 4 are side by side again down the front stretch.
Oh, the 10. Oh, the 10 just, I'm not sure if he had help or if he just slammed
And
that thing.
I don't know if the 51 pitted and got back out in front of them, but he's in front of this group now.
Oh, Rim Rider in the 24. Technical difficulties. He had his engine expired, aka lost connection with the internet. He's got a storm near him, and yeah, so that's a tough break for him. So man, sorry to hear about that, Rim. Man, you had a pretty good race going, buddy.
51 and 98 down pit road. I think 51 a couple of laps ago had got put a lap down.
And the 19 just confirmed that yes, he also had an engine failure. So 2 trucks out early.
13 pitting. He's going to be the first of the leaders to pit.
I think this is strategy here, man. I really do. I've seen him do. I don't want to give it away, but I've seen this before. With the ticker not telling us the places, what lap, what position, all that stuff, it's kind of hard to really. You're guessing almost what you think they're doing. Compared to if you had all this information, you would know. But here comes Flash now, so I'd say he definitely short pitted that group, and which may possibly put him. We'll see how it swaps out, but that may put him maybe a little closer to the leader. I don't know. It might separate him from the group he was running with. Not sure.
Well, the group he was running with, they're still running. So each lap they're running, that's the farther ahead he'll be of them.
Mad
And
Monster.
the 4's going to pit.
Looks like Mad Monster and
Mad
D-Prime.
Monster, he had a light turn in, but seemed to get slowed up and turned in.
I seen you, Rim. Yeah, D-Crime looks like his truck, he had an engine failure there as well. So it's looking like we got 2 Chevys and a Toyota out due to engine failures. So tough break for these guys, man, tonight. Really tough race, though. 150 laps. If your truck's not running, you know, all that great. This is a tough track to hang on for 150 laps. This is a, you know, you get rewarded for being here every week. Points driven series. We're giving out $125 in cash prizes this season, and a trophy to the champion at the end of the year. So no playoffs, straight up Winston style, you know, A to B.
Hey, a few laps early really did help out Elvin. He's right on Black 9's bumper.
Yeah, I seen this earlier this week. Without going into it too far or spilling too much of the sauce, he may or may not have had a conference call from one of the better drivers around. So. I feel like if he's able to get his long run program together, and because he's loose right there is what it's showing on mine.
Yeah.
If he's able to get his long run program together, he should be able to hang with these guys as far as points go. He's going to need to win a race, though, or 2, to be in contention, you know, at the end of the year. But it's still early, which you don't want to let guys like Flash 9 get in a rhythm and start knocking off 1, 2, 3 wins, because it could snowball. You know.
Yeah.
He seems to know what he's doing. So. But hey, if this is the 51, I'm not sure if that is actually, if they're all
That's
together.
That's the 51.
Is that third?
I'm not sure if he's a lap down or if he raced up
I believe that's for position. So you got Chevy, Ford, Toyota, 1, 2, 3. Because he was right there with Elvin and the 18 just before the pit cycle. They were all together, so yeah. I think maybe Elvin might have learned something tonight. Very valuable. I just don't think it matters, though. I don't think they can close and stay on Flash right now. He's got something in that truck that... I don't know that it's any more dominant now than it was when they first started before the pit stops, but he's definitely got something figured out as the 17 comes off pit road. That's young Beast Mode. He's a 7th grade kid. Cutting his teeth out here with the big boys. He did qualify in tonight. 10th position, I do believe. 11th or 10th. As we get back on board with the leader up here, 3 truck Flash 9. Looks like he's just going to continue to open this gap back up.
Yep, he's just walking away now.
Elvin could recreate my win at ISM.
He could. He can't let him get too far away right now. He closed a lot of time on him during that pit stop.
Same thing happened, but I was a bit slower.
Yeah, you're right. I believe that's you, Lazy. Yeah, that you're correct with that. It's definitely definitely doable here for the 13 if he keeps this strategy he has up and he doesn't allow the 3 to get too far away. He could definitely put himself in contention for the end. Got people talking in the chat, Muscles. To me. I believe that's Lazy Dog talking about his win at Phoenix last week. Or last season, my bad.
You're alright, Lazy Dog 254.
Eminem's racing. Mad Monster. It's like King Bren and Ty Racing. They're back here together. So 2 really strong trucks from the beginning. It's looking like Mid-Atlantic Racing 11. He's just in front of both of them. So looks like he brought himself a nice little piece to work with tonight. Decent. He's going to get himself a quality finish. If his truck does not expire again, like it has the last few races. He's definitely looking good tonight. Looks like he's got himself a nice truck up under him. As he gets loose there. Not sure if he's racing with the wheel or if he's got a controller right now. But yeah.
King Brent seems to be falling back. Mid-Atlantic Racing, you got past him. It looks like 98's catching him now.
Yeah,
and he's well behind that lead group now.
Yeah, and that's our points leader. So are the points going to be shaken up tonight? And Mid-Atlantic 11 is just in front of him, and that's a huge turn of events.
Flash on controller.
I believe Flash is on a wheel. I'm not sure. Drade was on a controller tonight. Mid-Atlantic might be on a controller tonight as well. They're racing pretty tough here, though. The 12 and the 4. That's Chevy versus Toyota.
51's gone past the 13 for second.
The 51's got him a long running car. Or truck, I should say. Sorry about that. As we're back here live, we're watching on board the 51. Eminem's Racing 18. I think he got a win last season at Bristol. Kind of a controversial deal. Looks like that 18 is right there. Then you got Portal just behind that. It's like the 10 of Pod Vaders on pit road. Oh, Portal. Looks like the 27 has expired. It's a tough break. Looks like Bren was able to get by the 12. You got Ty Racing, King Bren, Ty Racing, and Mid-Atlantic Racing 11 here. Well, we got 4 trucks on pit road with engine failures, 2 Chevys, a Toyota, and a Ford.
I have something to do, couldn't he finish? Emoji crying face.
Ty Racing on pit road. Looks like the 87 is he getting on the pit road? Shanda Bear. Okay, so he used the access road. Looks like the 10 truck's got fresher tires. Looks like the 3 is going to come in this time. So leader's on pit road. M&M Racing fans already on pit road. So we'll see if that puts him out in front. Or a little bit closer to the leader Flash. Flash 9. This would be interesting as we watch Muscles.
Good luck, guys.
What type of strategy would you think you would be trying tonight, Muscles, if you were in
Get
this
it,
race?
Elvin.
I'd probably be running it as long as I could and see if I could finish the race with a couple less pit stops than everybody else. And Mid-Atlantic Racing knocked the wall while he was coming to pit road.
He knocked the road coming in, eh? Okay. Coming in hot. Hopefully he didn't get a penalty. Yeah, 13's on pit road. Let's see how they play out right here. Oh, man, the 51 is there. So that worked out better for him than it did even Elvin. So let's see if the 51's got a truck that can hang on and stay here with the leader. The leader might actually have some company. It's looking like Elvin's right there with him. So we got a Chevy, Toyota, and a Ford, and that's pretty equally balanced out here for this track. We got to have, all 3 manufacturers represented in the top 3. That's pretty good, I think.
Mad Monster pulling off to make his pit stop.
So maybe he had the lead there. I think Monster had the lead, and then yeah. So that makes sense.
I think so.
So
because I think he was running fourth.
Yeah.
Fourth pit cycles.
He just stayed out and stretched it. So yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Maybe we had a listener listening in. I'd definitely be paying attention. Any chance, anytime I'd be like a sponge.
Looks like Portal's also retired.
Yeah, Portal said in the chat that he had something he had to do. He couldn't finish. Sorry. Good luck, guys, and get it, Elvin. So, Elvin, your teammate said go get him.
And the Ford's in his pit stall now.
He's on. Oh yeah. So I think maybe Bren stayed out. Bren was the leader there for that point. I think he's just trying to get him some points. I think he may have got himself behind the 8 ball and just was having a hard time recover. I think a lot of these guys came with their A game this week, and it was a little bit tougher to pass this week than it was last week for him in particular.
Yeah.
With that being said, we have a lot of races coming up. So I learned last night that D Crime is a road course racer, which makes sense because he runs the F1 car. So he definitely could probably steal a win at either Watkins Glen or the Roval, depending. Yeah, so be interesting. He's going to be one to watch when it comes to the road courses. Looks like the 3 is able to pull back away from even Devin, so or M&M's Racing, I should say. Looks like Mad Monster's going to be right there just behind Elvin in 4th place, I do believe.
Be sure to tune in next week because we're going to have our first short track of the season at New Hampshire.
Yeah, first short track should be awesome. It's a pretty nice track, actually. Really can race there now. There's a lot of different lines. I mean, I guess there's always...
Yeah, there's several grooves. I heard tire screeching, like someone was spinning. I don't know who that was.
I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it. Oh, Brent up into the fence. Yeah, it's looking like behind Elvin is
And Mid-Atlantic Racing is right in front of our leaders.
leaders on him now. Ooh, 87 of Shandabear around. Shandabear spins coming out of 4. Going by the start finish line now. Looks like this.
And he just retired.
Yeah, his truck. We're on lap 74 of 150. Or no. We're on lap 90, or my bad, 81. Sorry about that. Looks like Elvin has caught the 51. I think the 51 was really good for that short run, but that 13, it's like he saved and took care of his stuff a little bit longer, and he's got a little bit fresher stuff here. So let's see if he's going to have the advantage as he goes to the butter, as these guys like to call it. Used to be when you touched the butter, you went around. But
yeah. Now it's another line you can use.
Definitely can help you. I just think it wears out that right rear too much, and then so when you want to run it regular.
And the 12 is around, and I think that's 3 and 4. Oh, 1 and 2. That is Mid-Atlantic Racing that spun it around.
Looks like he got her back up to speed. He's going to be all right. He's top 10 in points. Definitely a contender, but for the Dirt Series, he's going to be one of the top guys, I believe. I'm sure we'll have a few other guys as well. But
Thai Racing getting put a lap down right now. Fast 9, Flash 9 clears him easily through one turn.
So Ty's one down now. The next person to go down will be, looks like,
I believe he's about to put down the 10.
I think the 10's already
another lap down.
Yeah, another lap.
He's
yeah.
lapping the 10 again.
Yeah. That's multiple times he's been lapped now.
It's been the 10's first race he's qualified for this week, and it's probably not going the way he wanted. Seemed to have a very hard-handling car on the long run.
Which is most of these guys, you know, in the early part of the week, I think they all had some ill-handling trucks. But, you know, I think he qualified or practiced one practice and then he qualified. So qualifying a truck and racing a truck is two different things. You can have a really fast qualify setup, but if it doesn't handle over the long run, it doesn't, you know what I mean? You got to have that balance. So,
and Devin and Ty Racing are pitting again.
Okay, so Devin's going to short pit once again, the leader. So we should see the leader come in. I do believe, I think he should be coming in this next time by.
Well, that depends. He might, if he thinks that 4 and the 18 are stretching it, trying to get into where they have less pit stops than him, that he might start stretching it as well, counteract those two. Stays out another lap.
Yeah, looks like Flash is stretching it a bit. He got a little out of shape right there, but not too bad. I believe Elvin inherited, unless Elvin already went in, I believe Elvin inherited second place.
I don't believe Elvin's pitted yet.
Okay. Flash ran real well at Daytona as well. He was the lone Chevy that finished right up there with the Toyotas. So he's been fast since day one. And you picked for Chevy muscles, and that's your he was your first selection.
That was the first pick.
That was your
and
first.
He's gonna follow the 12 truck in pit road this time by.
There goes the 13 to inherit the lead with the 18 of Mad Monster. Let's see where this 51's going to cycle out at. I wonder if he was running long enough to where the 51 tires wear out and his tires are going to be fresher and he's going to be able to catch the 51.
Yeah, and the 4's on pit road currently right now.
That's very smart. So the 4 is on pit road as well.
Yeah, he was already in his pit box whenever the Flash 9 pulled in. And he is still in his box as Flash 9 pulls out. So I wonder if the 4 got too aggressive and got himself a speeding penalty.
That is possible.
And now he exits. Because he was in his box before Flash 9 got
the 51.
Got to it,
The 51 gets
9
by the 3, so the 51 is the leader now. Mid-Atlantic Racing coming out right there with the leaders. Ty Racing not too far behind. The 51 right now has got the lead, and
Elvin's exiting now.
I think Elvin stayed out a little too long, but it's not hurting him overall. He's staying right there. I think what he's going to end up doing, and it would be smart too, is he's going to keep running it long like that and then short pit at the end. And that may give him what he wants, but I don't. I mean, that
might also give him the option of his last pit stop only taking 2 tires, or just a splash and go.
Yeah, so it's hard to say what he's going to do, but it's going to be interesting here towards the end. But this is your race for the lead right here, and this is green flag pit stops. This is amazing. Looks like the 3 is going to get by. He's got fresher tires, you know. But, I mean, he's been the faster truck all night as well, so... I'm not sure. He pins it down there on that yellow. The 51's right there. I don't think he's going to be able to do much. He definitely has his draft a lot more so than he did the last run.
On pit road now.
It's 18 coming down.
He's in his pit box and now he's exiting.
This could play into 51's favor if it falls to where it's like a 2-lap battle or something at the end, and he were to just it's possible. Everything would have to play out perfectly for this 51.
How many laps left?
Bad Monster in the 18 just completed a pass on the 13 of Elvin. That's for 3rd, I believe.
Nine 8 of 150.
Looks like Mad Monster. I'm not sure if he stayed out in this 18 and this is for position and he's just behind the 51, or if
he was the last one of the leaders to pit.
Yeah,
so he's got the freshest tires out of everyone right now.
Okay, so yeah, that's helping him out quite a bit. Okay, so that makes sense. So yeah, he's definitely I was wondering for position's sake. I'm guessing he's in third then.
Yeah, I believe so.
And then I'd put Elvin fourth.
And I'm not entirely sure who's in fifth.
I want to say Penn's. I want to say Mid-Atlantic's in fifth. Because
Mid-Atlantic's lap down.
Pod Vader and Ty Racing. So Ty Racing's in seventh, and Pod Vader's in eighth. That's as far up as I can see because it lets me see from 7th to 11th over here on his screen. So, but I see Pod Vader's right here with these guys, and also it looks like Mid-Atlantic's right there with Pod. So, I'm guessing Mid-Atlantic would be the next driver behind Elvin. Of course, like I said, I'm guessing. 704, we need a ticker, please. Once again, season number 2. We asked for it in season 1. You got. I should say season number 2 of broadcasting. This is definitely not season number 2 of our league. But anyway, 704. It's on you guys, man. We need the ticker. Right now, it's telling me everybody's truck's number 24.
Yeah, just add a position number in front of all those, and we'll be great.
It'd be awesome. Yep. So.
Maybe a differential of how far behind they are from first.
That might be asking too much.
That might be, but that'd be great if they were able to get it to work.
I think it'd be cool if they let you burn out and made everybody watch you like they do on iRacing.
Oh, at the end of the race, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody has to pull down pit road and they make you watch the dude burn out.
You do a burnout down the length of pit road past everybody.
Do a 10-minute burnout and everybody has to sit there for 10 minutes. Everybody's going to hit freaking power off. It'd be cool, though. Hey, we can dream, right?
Yeah.
Ty Racing over here going by the 10. I don't believe that's for position. Ty could be actually. Ty's up to 7th, so I'm guessing him and Penn's are close. They're near each other, so say Penn's is either in 6th or he's in 5th.
Yeah, I don't know what the positions are because I want to say the 4 is in 5th.
Well,
I'm also pretty sure he got a speeding penalty.
Yeah, so that one right there is the toughie. That one I don't know. I want to say he's in 5th, and then so that would put Penn's in 6th. Because you definitely got Flash out front, then you got Eminem, Mad Monster, Elvin. Then it looks like after Elvin, it could be King Bren. And then that would put, because Mid-Atlantic would be a lap down, so 1 lap down. So that would put, Mid-Atlantic 6th. So yeah, Bren would be 5th. And we have takers on pit road. The 51's coming down now. He has somebody with him in front. That looks like, is that Shandabear? And
that's the 10?
Pod Vader.
Pod Vader?
Pod Vader, sorry. Sorry about that, Pod, if you're watching. Calling you the wrong name, man. Just getting used.
Ellis coming down pit road.
Yeah, beast
seemed
mode
a
on
little
his
hot
way.
entering there. He might have got a speed penalty.
It's possible. It's very possible. What's up there, Fun Time? If you guys are watching, new to the stream, go ahead and hit that like on the video if you like what you're seeing. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell for future notifications, like when we go live next Thursday from New Hampshire at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time Zone. who will get the pole next week? Who will be the pole winner for New Hampshire? If I had to guess, or if I was a betting man right now, I'd have to say probably Elvin. But then again, you never know. Because a lot of the guys I thought that possibly could be on the pole this week,
next week's going to be it. Next week's going to be interesting because it's going to be the first NASCAR game that the trucks are going to be racing at. You can race the trucks at New Hampshire.
And I believe our league is the first league
for everyone.
I believe we're the first ones to broadcast it live from New Hampshire in the trucks, if I'm not mistaken. So that'd be a first for Heat 4 on PlayStation side.
I would say Lazy Dog 254. Oh wait.
Hey Lazy, if you got something for New Hampshire, it'd be nice to see you run well, man. It'd have been nice to see you at least even start this race and park it so you could at least got points, but you know, I mean, it is what it is, buddy. You could some points are better than no points. But this is a point series. You got to win races now, and you got to win a bunch of them. So you're capable of it. You just got to get your long run program together, man. I'm on board here with.
Flashlight's still running.
On board here with the 51, and it's looking like Bren. I'm not sure. That looks like Bren right there in front. I'm not sure if that's... That definitely could be...
That might be for position if Bren hasn't pitted yet. Flash 9 pitting now.
I don't think he's going to go a lap down, but it's possible. The way the pace these guys are running right now is pretty fast. And Muscles, the one caution, is that it? Or did we have two?
I believe we only had one caution, and then a couple of people spin out by themselves.
Okay. I thought for some reason there was two cautions, so... but yeah, so far so good.
If there was two cautions, they were running a pretty fast pace laps for us not to notice.
So there's 40 laps to go from here. They
Flash 9 and Elvin are both in their pit boxes.
It's like Devin got through there pretty good.
Flash 9 exiting. And it looks like he's going to be able to hold on to the lead.
As he comes off pit road, huh?
Yeah.
Not too bad. Looked like he was able to stretch it, run about the same time, and not really lose nothing to the 51 here. And they're going to have about 30 or 40 laps to go, so they're going to be about two more stops. One and a half, two stops.
How many laps?
They're within 40, so it's like 39, 38.
Probably one more stop because the fuel window is 23.
23? Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember what it was, so.
Now,
thanks for
the question is, with how hard they run, what's their tire window?
I don't think the tires are going to be the problem for guys like Flash. I think it's more or less, did he split it well enough?
Flash is probably going to be good. He could probably split the stage in half.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The remaining laps in half. The other guys that pitted several laps before him, they might need to back off their pace or that come down for two tires.
That's interesting you say that, because I'm interested in wondering what the 51. That's a pretty good call that he made. I'm not sure if he executed well, and he's had a hard time getting on and off pit road, so I'm wondering if maybe that gap that they had right there, I'm wondering if that's because he had a hard time getting on and off, and if just Flash was just lights out getting on and off.
Yeah, and we saw the 4 pull off in pit.
Yep, King Bren. As of right now, he's the points leader, and I won't have the points up tonight, guys. I probably won't have the points up until Monday night. I may depending on, well, I'll have the running order. I may have the points up tomorrow at some point, but I'll be traveling, so I won't be able to do anything until some point tomorrow. So I should possibly have the points up tomorrow. But as soon as this race is over, I'm shooting out. So appreciate everybody tuning in, though, man. It's been a wonderful race tonight. It's been a little bit more of what we seen last week. You know, we got a one truck dominating right now. This week it is Flash, which, well, actually I say that Flash won the race last week, but the 4 truck was the one that was out front most of the race last week, is why I say that. So any predictions for Eldora there, Muscles?
What's that?
Any predictions for the race there at Eldora, the exhibition? It's open, it's like all comers. We're going to have an open there. We're taking 10 of our guys, and then we're going to do an open for 2 open races. We're going to take the winner of each of those races and the second place finisher, and we're going to do a vote for the final person to get in. So we're going to take 5 people on top of the 10 that we have for our own, so it's going to be 15 in total.
Out of this group, I would probably say Mid-Atlantic Racing, because he's very big on the dirt stuff on this game.
So he's going to be one to watch for in the dirt. Okay. Yeah, because I don't know how well Flash runs on dirt. I'm not sure how well any of these guys run, and I know he does run well. Another one I would probably say Drade is another one, but that's going to depend on whether he's got his wheel back or not. So yeah, probably them 2. I know I'm missing somebody. If I'm missing one of you guys, go ahead and say something in the comments and say, hey, me. Because I know, you know, but that's the thing with this being so fresh and so new with these recruits. It's hard to say. It could be any one of these guys. When it was Crazy OG, he's in the chat right now. He could end up, you know, running in the open, winning that thing, and winning the race. So you just never know. And he ran really good last season on dirt at Eldora. So that's why it's an open. It's open for anybody. So, but yeah, so it should be interesting. You got Pod Vader in 8th. Yeah, it's looking like the running order is about the same as what it was when they came off the last green flag. So it looked like it's cycled out and everybody's...
Well, this run, Flash 9's just gone. He's got like a straightaway lead now.
Yeah, well, the thing is, he had the lead coming off pit road. It'd have been different if a couple of them guys could have got in front of him, and then he had to start from like ground 1 or, you know, behind, or ground 0, I mean, or in the negative. But hey, man, you know what? You don't want to give. I mean, he was still putting a big gap in between them. Even okay, we got 98 coming off pit road, but he and the 10, but he was doing that earlier without the help. So, with no help. Now he's got a little bit of help, and man, you know, it's just it smells bad for these guys. It smells real bad for these guys. But it's looking like this 4's made up the difference. I'm not sure if that's for position, him and Elvin. It's really hard to tell right now, but it's looking like he's catching Elvin.
I don't think so, because I believe the 4's a lap down.
He's a lap down? Okay.
I believe so.
So maybe
he's had a rough race this week.
Well, heck, if 4th or 5th place is a rough week, man, sign me up. He's finished top 5 in every race. This will be his first race, I believe, out of the top 3 if everything were to finish as is. But I mean, he's been Mr. Consistency, and that's how you hold the points lead. 51 is back in, so I'm guessing that's his last pit stop, and he's going to be good to go to the end because they're going to be coming to less than 20 laps to go here. I mean, see, 38. No, it is 27 to go from here. So he's going to be.
So he's just outside of fuel window. He's going to have to really back off and save if he wants to make it without stopping again for just fuel.
Sorry, 23. He's 2 laps to the good.
Okay.
23 laps to go. My bad. Sorry.
Well, if it's 23 to go, the fuel estimator at being able to run is 23 laps. So he's actually borderline.
Borderline, yeah. All right, so as we get down into the closing laps, about 19.
Ellis back on pit road.
About 19 laps, I believe, to go.
And Elvin's on pit road for his final stop. Flash 9 is still running strong.
Has he not pitted yet?
I don't believe he has.
Okay, so when he pits, he's going to pit probably for not much. He's going to be coming in now.
And 12 is sideways on entered pit road as Flash 9 is pulling in there.
The 3 truck, yeah, he's coming in now. So we'll see where this cycles him out. This ought to be interesting.
And
we'll
18 stays out.
This might be interesting, Muscles. I'm interested in seeing where old M&M Racing is going to come out of this cycle. I'm not sure that he's going to be any closer, but it looked like Flash was running some pretty fast laps up until he went down pit road. So, of course, tonight after the race, if you guys want, stick around. We're going to interview the top 5 drivers briefly. So if you guys like to hear what they have to say about the race, I mean, it's been one heck of a race. You got the 7th grade kid, Beast Mode. He's up to 9th place, so out of 16.
Flash 9 off. And he's gonna stay ahead of that 51.
He's ahead of the 51, and I'm looking right now, and it's looking like this 4 truck, he's trying to get his lap back, it looks like. He may be racing. So. He looks like he may be racing for, if he's not a lap down, if he is not a lap down, this is for position.
It is, because I don't believe 4 is pitted yet for this cycle. So I don't believe the 4 can make it, but what he's probably doing is he's running hard, and if a caution were to come out, then he'd have the track position back.
We got all kinds of different strategies going on here, and it's making for an interesting race. Fun to talk about, fun to watch. You know, it's not hard to do when you got a good group of guys like this. They put on a pretty good show every week. Two weeks from now.
By the 98 again. 98 looks like he lifted partway down the backstretch to give Flash 9 the position.
Some courteous sportsmanship. 4's in now. 4 trucks in now. Yeah, but as I was saying, 2 weeks from now we'll be at Indianapolis, where the guy in the booth with me, he's going to make his debut in the series. He's going to run a one-off race, or he may run a few. I'm not sure exactly. It's up to him. But, yeah, he's going to run at Indianapolis with these guys. So if you guys want to see Muscle Cars 24 race with these guys, go head-to-head with Flash and the rest of these guys. In 2 weeks, tune in. Mid-Atlantic Motorsports, YouTube. This next week, they run, like Muscle said earlier, first short track of the year. First time trucks at New Hampshire. Yeah, Thursday Night Thunder. We'll have a few practices next week broadcasted, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be the final practice just before we start the race, just like tonight. So if you've been watching from practice up until now, we'd like to thank you guys. We appreciate your continued support. As the 12 gets by the 17. It's looking just behind these guys. The leader's right there on them.
Yeah, he is.
So we're coming on... So we're coming on to the last laps now. About 10 laps to go, Muscles, I believe, from here. I will tell the official results at the end of the race. As soon as I know. It's looking like Mid-Atlantic's in 6th. Right there. Him and Pod Vader touch coming. Beast Mode's going to get by him. They touched coming out of that turn there in 2.
Monster and Eldon are racing right behind the 4 truck for position.
The leaders watching this right here. They're racing each other. Lap down trucks are racing, 3 of them, and the leader just gets by them. So you said Elvin in the 51?
Yeah.
Elvin's in 2nd then. Or maybe 3rd even.
No,
Elvin in the 18.
18.
Mad Monster, my bad. Yep, I heard you incorrectly, I believe. But King Bren's in front of both of them, so I think he was able to get his his position back from them. So that would I believe that puts him third. So that would put him back.
I don't believe so, because I don't believe these two are lapped down. I believe Bren is still lapped down.
Okay. I think you're right, Muscles. I think you're right.
I'm surprised Elvin got by the 18, because the 18 was the last one to pit of the leaders. Unless he stretched it where he tried taking 2 tires, and that completely threw off the balance of his truck.
They're looking, yeah, he's looking like he's a little more up. Yeah, the truck's not looking the same as it was earlier.
Remember, people, important rule: if you think there's a chance you're going to do a two tire strategy at any point in a race at a track, in practice, check and see what doing that will do to the balance of your truck. Because there are several tracks that you'll just spin out after four laps because it throws off the balance so much. Pod Vader back on pit road.
So this is lap 48, so we're looking at 49. So where you got 2 laps to go. And it's looking like Flash 9's going to be the victor, barring no engine failure.
Incidents.
Yeah, no engine failure, or I believe even with a caution he'd still be the favorite. If a caution were to come out. But with that being said, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff happen at the end of these races.
And he's about to go back to back on wins.
So he's on the white flag right now, and yeah, this will be back to back wins for Chevy. So Chevy early flexing their muscle in the win category. They got 2 wins. And yeah, coming out of turn 4, your winner of this race, week 3, it's going to be Flash 9.
Hey man.
I think Devin's out of gas.
So Flash, congratulations. In the words of M&M's Racing.
For third.
Congratulations, my dude. Yeah, look pretty close.
GG, good job.
Devin Strother, good race, buddy. I believe you took 2nd place there, so.
Great race, guys.
All right, so So the fastest lap of the race is M&M's Racing. Okay, M&M's Racing, Elvin Priest, and looked like Flash had the fourth fastest. So I'm going to back out of here, Muscles, and we're going to talk to the winner. Let's unmute the winner real quick. We'll talk to old Flash 9 and see what he has to say real quick. You go ahead and you start with the questions first, Muscles. You're driver, so. Congrats, Flash. You got a copy, buddy?
Hell yeah.
Hey, congrats, man. Back to back, dude.
Yeah, it was a great race. Tried not to get nervous for a caution at the end. Everyone did a good job. Back to back, Chevy baby.
Chevy back-to-back wins. You guys got 2 wins on the season, both by you. Muscles, you got anything for the driver you picked number 1 overall?
Let down Toyota today. Hopefully we can come back stronger next week.
And you got 2 wins out of 3 races.
Feels good. It'd be nice to go 3 for 3, but I just feel like I would have been ready tonight, but felt strong. Kentucky didn't have to worry about as much tire wear this time. It was more about just making sure the truck handled on the long run. Second to last stop, I finally hit it perfect, I feel like. And I knew I had to go and just ended up 2 tire stops. Just hauled ass until the checkered flag.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what happened with Bren and the rest of them guys. It looked like they tried stretching it a little bit. I did see the 51. He short pitted you once. He was able to get the lead for a split second, and you were able to reel him back in. But the next few stops after that, you were able to stay out in front. So was it something that you did differently getting on the pit road? What was the difference between them?
Congrats,
Those few
Flash 9.
pit stops.
So the 51 was coming in early. Maybe we had 8 laps of fuel left, at least for me.
Mhm.
Then a couple stops. It was maybe the middle of the race. I was getting really loose there. I was having a little bit more than I wanted to. He and Elvin would catch me, but when I started getting the truck handling better towards the end of the run, I was able to continue to stretch it on them. And I think that was the big difference.
Okay. Well, New Hampshire is next week. One of your better tracks, one of your favorite tracks or is it new? Because the trucks, this will be the first time the trucks have been here, so we should be the first league, I believe, to run trucks live for this series, for the truck series. So you have any?
I think that will be a little bit closer race. Tonight was pretty fun, we had at least 5 trucks, that's probably one race.
Thought Ford could V got it tonight. Hopefully it happens next week.
New Hampshire, I'm gonna have to work on it. It's not my strongest track, but I feel like I'll be able to figure something out to at least contend. Elvin's trying to get his home track advantage, hyped up, so gotta keep his mouth shut a bit.
Yeah, well, we know all about that, don't we, Muscles?
Yep.
But yeah, man, actions speak louder than words, and right now, man, you're speaking volumes without saying anything. So, congratulations on the win. What was it? 1 caution or was it 2 cautions tonight?
1 caution.
Okay. So four cautions in 3 races, man. I think we're setting records here, Muscles, for
I think so.
Definitely some long green flag runs. But it's definitely paying into the favor of the guys who were paying attention and really working on their stuff and working on, longer run more than short run, and just guys who are practicing a lot. And you can tell, the guys who really are who are working hard. So congratulations, and keep up the good work, man. I mean, heck, 2 races in a row, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad to come into the Go Ghost thing there. It's nice to get that one in victory lane. Last week I was going for the 2001 Kevin Harvick to go back, but it was pretty plain, so it was nice to have something a little bit better looking.
Yeah, that Ghost, Buddy Baker was looking nice, and you definitely put her in victory lane. So yeah, but well, all right, man. Well, congratulations, and you did a heck of a job tonight again, and we're looking forward to seeing you and the rest of the league next week at New Hampshire. So congrats and enjoy it, man. You earned it. All right, congrats, buddy. We'll see you. Yep. Next person's M&M's racing. He come home second. So, all right, we'll talk to him next and see what he has to say. Hey, M&M's, what's going on, buddy? You got a copy? All righty, man. So, you bring her home P2 this week. You started P3, right? So you finished P2, so you finished 1 position better than you qualified. That's good. Do you think you had anything for Flash? he seemed to have her dialed in pretty good. I did see that on the 1 pit stop you were able to gain control of the race and get the lead, so that had to feel good. That had to feel good to be able to get out there and lead some laps, even if it was for a short period of time. But yeah, you definitely were the strongest. Well, you placed the best for the Toyotas tonight. I don't know. Do you think you could have got them on strategy, maybe if a caution, or I don't know. Okay. Muscles, you got anything for a P2?
I pit a little early, see if I could gain time, and I didn't at all, so I was getting pretty close. I believe the right rear was at like 4%, and out of gas.
Okay. Well, you got yourself a pretty good finishing. I mean, you were outside the top 10. I believe you were 11th or something like that in points.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. So, and we had a few ties up there too. So them tiebreakers should be done after tonight, I do believe. But so that you might even be in the top 10 somewheres now with
yeah,
because
Lazy didn't race, and then a few more people cut out early. That should have gave me inside the top 10 pretty good.
Yeah, we had a couple guys that had internet connection issues, aka engine failures. So
yeah.
So you guys lucked out a little bit there, but yeah. So yeah, you had to carry the banner tonight for Toyota. Second place finish, not bad. I don't think a Toyota's finished out of the top 2 in all 3 races. So that's cool to keep that. I guess going for your guys' team. We'll see tomorrow where you guys shake out in the overall team points. What are you looking for? Are you looking forward to New Hampshire short track? You're a short track guy, right?
Yeah, but I'm most forward looking to the week after that at Indy.
Indy. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. Well, you're gonna have some a heavy hitter there at Indy, man. That's gonna be a tough one to. That might be pretty tough, but hopefully you guys give Muscles a hard time too. So.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. Well, shoot. Yeah, congratulations on P2, and hopefully, maybe next week we're talking to you in Victory Lane, man. That'd be nice, huh?
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right. Well,
just gotta practice.
Yep, gotta practice a little. Just a little bit more. You're getting there though. So, but anyways, congratulations on your P2, man, and we'll see you next week at New Hampshire, buddy.
Okay, see you guys next week.
All right, see you, bud.
Thank you, man.
Looks like we're talking to Monster next, Mad Monster. Let's see, is he in here? Yes, he is. Mad Monster, you got a copy, brother. All right, man. Had a pretty good run. The Toyotas, second and third. You finished P3, man. So pretty good finish for yourself. Do you think? Okay, yeah, I was just getting ready to ask you, do you think that you could have gained any more positions, or do you think maybe even did you have anything for Flash? He seemed to be really having it going out there tonight. Yeah, he run pretty good. And you run pretty good. You guys seen you, Elvin, M&M's, and I think it was Bren. You guys were swapping quite a bit back there. Even Mid-Atlantic Racing 11, the 98. You guys were all swapping right there in like second at one point. In the early start of the race, you guys were there, flip-flopping quite a bit. 3 wide. It was pretty fun to watch. Well, okay, so you got P3. Next week we go to New Hampshire. What are your thoughts on that track? Do you think you have anything, or you think you can continue your top threes, top fives that you got going right now? Okay, yeah, that's not. Okay. Muscles, you got anything for him on the race or for next week, or anything you seen during the race? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right, man. That'd be what I'd be aiming for. That'd be awesome, because that's a tough track. If you're able to come out with a top 3, top 5, they keep you right there in the points and in the hunt. You'd be like a win away, really, to be right there with Bren. And then, of course, you're gonna have to win a few to get to where Flash is at. But Bren's got to win another one to catch him as well. So, but there's guys that are a little bit further back in points than you as well. So I think you might have hurdled over a few guys. I'm not sure exactly where you were in points. I don't have it right here in front of me. But I want to say you were in the top 10, weren't you? Okay, so yeah. Well, man, you guys put on a heck of a show. You definitely had a really strong truck tonight. Yeah, you guys definitely did your thing for the Toyotas. You and M&M's and Bren even he what do we got? One, two, three. So 3 Toyotas in the top 5. You got 1 Chevy and 1 Ford. So that's that's pretty good. You guys are putting them up there. You guys before I think you guys were struggling with the longer run, maybe at like Atlanta and stuff. I think you guys struggled early with that. Now I think you guys got the longer run a little more figured out. Now it's maybe putting a little more speed in that longer run. So I think I got faith though, man. I think you got a couple victories coming before it's all said and done. I got faith in you, man. So but congratulations on your P3, and we'll see you next week, man. We enjoyed watching you guys race tonight, though. You guys put on a heck of a show. So. Yep, we'll see you, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Who do we got next? Elvin. Elvin is not here. So looks like we're talking to Bren. And then we can sneak up out of here, Muscles, for the night. Hey, King Bren. My guy. What is going on, my guy? Yeah, it looked like it was a little more it looked pretty evil tonight. Well, that race in particular, earlier in the qualifiers, it looked really good, and practice during the week. But yeah, it looked like it was a handful tonight a little bit. Okay, yeah. Because it looked like you were, I mean, you got, I'm not sure, did you get a speeding penalty? I think Muscles was. Oh, whew. So for you to come back only 2 laps down and finish 5th, that's a pretty good day. That's almost a victory, to be honest with you. Whoa. All right. Well, you got anything for him, Muscles?
Don't think so.
What do you think about Loudon? How do you feel about your chances there next week? You feel like you got to obviously keep your nose clean, getting on and off pit road. Definitely got to watch, depending on how low you run coming out of 4, because if you run too low, you can accidentally hit that yellow and it'll pull you down pit road. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know if we're going to go as caution free as we have. We got 4 cautions in 3 races, so that's really impressive. But that's a short track. First time at the track in these trucks. What are your expectations? Have you practiced any yet? And what are your expectations? Do you expect a huge tire fall off to where you're pitting for tires more so than gas, or do you think you're going to be able to get away with 2 tires? You think you're going to be able to save the inside tires, or Okay. Well, all right, man. Well, shoot. It was nice talking to you, and it was also nice watching you guys race, man, tonight. I know you were fighting a lot of different things, but for you to overcome everything that you just told us, that happened to you during the race, and to only be 2 laps down with the pace that Flash was running, and bring her home P5, 3 Toyotas in the top 5. That's excellent. So, well, congrats. Yeah, no problem, man, and congratulations, and we appreciate you. And we'll see you next week, brother. All right, well, that's going to do it for our Thursday Night Thunder series this week, folks. As always, if you're new to the stream, Mid-Atlantic Motorsports YouTube. You got Muscle Cars 24 on YouTube and on Twitch. Yeah, if you're new, go like, subscribe, follow. And we appreciate you guys for tuning in and sticking in. We want to congratulate once again Flash 9 on his victory tonight. Second win for Chevy. That's going to definitely do something to the point, so that's going to be interesting. Stay tuned to see how that changes. You got anything, Muscles, for him before we let him go?
Don't think so at the moment.
Okay.
We don't have any announcement about the Pro Series yet, do we?
We probably won't know anything. I won't know anything about that until I get back this next week. So, like I said, I'm leaving tonight. So, we'll talk more when I get back. But yeah, Pro Series, we're looking like I'm not even sure what series they would want to run first. We'll do a vote. Maybe we'll do a fan vote and have all the fans in the chat next week in one of the practices do a vote and vote on which series is going to be run. And yeah, maybe we can throw a schedule together. But as of right now, it's looking like we were going to run Project Cars and the Indy Cars is what I was looking at. That was going to be what was going to replace our Monday night race. So but we can still do a vote and see what everybody says. But that's what it's looking like as of right now. That was the plan. So, but yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you guys next week. See you guys.